Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is Elvira in Horrorland. Horrorland. Number one. And like a lot of the other stuff in the current run of Elvira books by David Avallone, it's actually pretty funny. Not in the you're gonna like have rip-roarous laughter kind of funny, but just in the you'll get the references, you'll smirk, you'll have like a sensible chuckle, that kind of stuff, and ultimately it's just fun. It really is. It works out pretty well. So she starts off, okay, you can read the recap over here, but the gist is after the Elvira meets Vincent Price stuff, he sends her off to somewhere else, except that somewhere else is into another movie because they were trapped in a movie. I mean, it sounds really stupid when I explain it, doesn't it? Well, it is what it is. And we're here with what we got. So she's now trapped in, and if you haven't like picked up on what the movie is, clearly it's Psycho. That's not a spoiler. Like it gets revealed very on, as in the very next page, like exactly what's going on here. So she's got to find the mystical remote control that will save her from the movie, that will take her back home, or since this is, a horror comedy book, will probably just take her into another movie that's also a scary movie. So there's a lot of monologuing, uh, commenting about the movie, all that kind of stuff. And she's like saying, hey, this is what's going on. Even, of course, I don't even know for sure that the magic remote control is in this little pocket dimension with me. Oof, I hate everything about that sentence. I didn't hear you in all this rain, except there's no rain. Oh! And she starts like stealing people's lines and kind of goes meta to explain the movie and stuff like that. And it's all just kind of a treat. Like if you like Psycho, which I gotta be honest, Psycho is not my favorite Hitchcock movie. It just ain't. Probably Vertigo or Rear Window or North by Northwest or okay, I like a lot of Hitchcock movies. Psycho is a good movie. It's kind of a revolutionary horror movie and not one of my favorites. But I've seen it. I like it. It's a good film. Look at the art here. I'm like pausing on these two pages so you can like look at the facial expressions drawn in these characters. They're a little over the top, but you got to remember this is a comedy book. Things need to be a little over the top so that the characters have visual life, so the characters have good visual, uh, animation. They feel animated even though they're still images. Is like what I'm trying to get at, and it does a great job. Little finger guns right there. This crazy face over here. In fact, that's a pretty good rendition of the actual actor. The artist has been absolutely killing it since like the Vincent Price miniseries thing started. Like every time Vincent Price was in there, it just looked fantastic. And this, I think it's the same artist. I could look that up. I'm not going to. Anyway, good art. I really enjoy the art in this book. One fun thing later on is because of her intervention in the universe, in the pocket dimension of this movie, things start getting really messed up and mucked up and stuff because it's the villain from the remake, which was in color, and he shows up in the original black and white movie. Just really, really joyful, kind of campy, fun stuff, and I'm eating it up with a spoon. Absolutely, like you get me a big bowl of Elvira and Horrorland comic books. We'll like shred them up, put some milk on it, and I'll just sit here and I'll just like chomp, 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 eat that whole thing. It'll get mushy real quick, so I gotta hurry, but it's good stuff. If you like scary movies, if you like Elvira, if you like comedy, if you like any and or all of those things, this is probably worth checking out. It's got good art. The writing is fun. It's quick. It's fast paced. There's something happening basically on every page. It never stops and lets you down. It just keeps going. It carries you along with it. And by the time you get done, you should have had a couple little smirks and smiles because I had an absolute blast reading this book. I really did. This is good stuff. Uh, you all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I hope to see you again next time. I'm about to start laughing thinking about the book. You all take care of yourselves. Bye bye.